Happy holidays, everybody. We have a Grinch hat you got on?
No.
Okay. Don't put coal in nobody's stockings, obviously. But I think we've had a pretty good week. We have one more practice tomorrow, and then the guys are gone for Christmas, obviously. We leave Sunday. Generally, when we go to bowl games and it's not that far, we take the bus. So we have a nice bus ride down to Las Vegas. We'll make a stop. But I think the players are excited about the opportunity to play a quality team like Wisconsin. They've got a fabulous program, a very tough football team, physical team, really good defense. Don't allow a lot of points. Don't allow you to run the ball either. I mean, maybe about 65 yards a game. Don't score a lot of points on these guys. And offensively, they run the ball. They got a tremendous back and good offense. So it'll be a big test for us, but I know our guys are excited about having the opportunity to play in a bowl game.
Coach, I know that you like to throw a wrench in things. Was this power outage you're doing?
It was chaos early this morning. I started working out about 4:30, so right around 7, it must have hit. And generally, it kind of goes away. So we had to cancel the meetings because we couldn't meet because we were sitting in the dark. So we decided to practice. And so what we'll do now is we'll come back 12 o'clock, really at 1 o'clock and have a team meeting again, go over some things, and then tomorrow we'll have one more practice. And then we'll let these guys get out.
How important is this just to get the younger guys more time on the practice field between the last regular season?
Very, and it's good to see some of these young guys, how they've grown from the beginning of the season to right now, right? And so I think they're all excited about maybe having an opportunity to play in the football game.
You're going to be without your starting corners. Can you talk about the opportunity that presents for other guys?
Yeah, we've kind of been that way all year. We didn't have the same roster when we left training camp when the season started. And obviously, going into this bowl game, it's not the same roster we had during the season, but that's fine. We'll play the players we have. We have some young guys that are excited about the opportunity. And I told them this, I said, we'll see how excited you are when that big back comes running out there at you and you have to tackle it. It's all fun right now until you have to tackle that big guy. So we'll see what happens.
It looks like Wisconsin's got their full roster.
They do. Yeah, and good for them. And every team is a little bit different. We've kind of gone through this now in our bowl seasons where we seem to be missing some players at times, so we get it. It's been fortunate for us. A couple guys with first-round picks and elected not to play. But the guys that are not going to participate, I anticipate them being on the sideline, like they generally are for games. And we appreciate everything that these guys have done for us. The guys that are not going to play, hey, look, they got us here. And they've been with this program. Some of them, Chase happened to be one of them for 5 years, right? And so we get it, and we understand it, and it's just part of college football right now.
Are you expecting Darren Butler to play?
We'll see. We'll see. It's iffy, but we'll see what happens here. He's trying, but if not, then we're gonna wish him well because he's getting ready to go to the league as well.
As a staff firm, is it hard to know what to expect when you have guys opting out in the holidays?
Well, you can anticipate some of the guys. I mean, during the season, you kind of get it, you understand it, and like I said, it happened my first year here. It's happened every year we've gone to a bowl. We've been missing some players, and it's just the way it is. You don't worry about it. It's just, you don't. You just allow the guys that have been backing them up. They get an opportunity now to play in a bowl game. And those guys are excited about playing. I'm excited about going down there.
How much has the break helped? You had a lot of guys banged up at the end of the year, so how much has that helped? That's
helped some guys. There's no doubt about it. And hopefully we can get most of those guys back. Some guys had surgery; they won't be back until next year. But we'll line up 11 on offense and 11 on defense, and we'll play, and we'll enjoy playing. And we got to play hard, and it's going to be a physical game. I call it a double chin strap game because they're a physical football team, and so you better be ready for that.
Wisconsin's run D has just been so dominant. How do you think your backs are going to respond to that D?
Well, the backs we have left, it's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting. That'll be a lot of fun too. But Nagata obviously is excited about the opportunity, and Hart, one of our walk-on kids, is excited about having an opportunity as well. So it'll be interesting.
And how big? I mean, I know you touched on it. Like the young guys have to step in and play, but just for their growth. I mean, for the so the guys that opted out. But how big are these practices and this game for them?
Well, it's big, and they know it, and they're on a big stage. And I think it's good for you because you're going to the spring now, knowing a little bit more about those guys. And look, you know, this portal thing is real, and we're not done by any stretch of imagination bringing in players. So we're going to add another. You know, we got about 8 now that are committed to us, high school kids as well. And we're going in the portal to look for about another 12 guys. So you know, this team will look a lot different than it looks right now. And the portal is a way that it's changed college football. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's kind of interesting now when you look at that situation.
We really go at Michigan State did with the portal. You
Yeah,
can see
and I just think it's a new way of looking at things. If we're losing 21 seniors, so we need some experience at certain positions. We know that, and we've reached out to a lot of players, and there's some interest. And now it's just a waiting game. You got to recruit them too a little bit, right? So that's part of it, and we understand that. We're going to have an opportunity to bring in some guys that can help us.
How good is it to play a team like Wisconsin for next year's group of guys?
I think it's very good. And in a bowl game like this, it's a pretty impressive bowl game. You know, it's one of the better ones you can play in. So I think our guys are excited. It's funny because when you think about it, the time we kick it off, it's been a month. So it's been long, you know, and the kids are tired. I mean, they want to go home, you know, Christmas. We get all that. It's been a long month. All of a sudden, you win your last game, and now you're waiting around. You're trying to practice. And, you know, guys, you know, Santa Claus and all that stuff is happening, right? And the holidays, and you still haven't played, right? And so you're still waiting on all that. And so it's been a long stretch for some of these guys, but I appreciate their effort, their enthusiasm. But it's been hard.
Nick Saban talked about sending guys home for Christmas with a COVID kit, like masks and sanitizing wipes.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing anything?
Well,
with the guys
we're
like
just,
that?
you know, we're making sure that these are worn everywhere in the building, obviously on the bus rides and everything we can do. But it's starting to tick back up, and that's uneasy for everybody right now. You know, and I think we're going to Vegas. There's a lot of people in Las Vegas. Last time I checked, that New Year's thing is real. You know, it just is real for Las Vegas. So it's just it's interesting. Good? Everybody good?